the threat of violence and drug abuse, the weight of ongoing trauma, a need for infrastructure, and an ongoing state of an emergency are all part of the life for people on the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation.
KELOLAND's Lauren Solik and Dan Santella have brought us reports in recent days about all of these facets of life on Pine Ridge, but these are only part of the equation. Hope is too. Tonight in the final report in their series, they show us how hope persists.
I grew up here. This is my home. I love my people.
Cheryl White Rabbit belongs to the Oglala Sioux tribe, and the Pine Ridge Reservation is home, despite all the challenges she and her neighbors face here.
I have trust, faith, hope, and belief. I've always had that. And I believe the people have that.
Tribal Treasurer Cora Whitehorse is hopeful for the days ahead, too. Otherwise, we very well may never have met her.
I am. You know, if I wasn't, I wouldn't still be where I am.
Up at Kyle Grocery, owner Liz May, who also represents the area in the state legislature, sees hope as a need.
This is where my family lives. This is basically my roots. This is my friends, my family, my community.
Algin Young, chief of police for the tribe's Department of Public Safety, is hopeful for better days ahead, assuming positive developments with Washington.
Absolutely. I think as long as we hold the federal government accountable.
The tribe has an ongoing lawsuit against the United States government seeking, quote, adequate law enforcement. Tribal President Frank Starr comes out, declared a state of emergency for the reservation on November 18th. But nevertheless, he has hope for the future, too.
You bet I do. I think about that all the time.
Tribal member Ken Hart says he believes this land is God's country. That's why he's still here.
That's what keeps me around. Yep.
It is God's country. We have the trees, we have the mountains where we can go up and take a deep breath.
It is. It's God's country. Like I said, we have everything just right here, so close together, all the way from the Sand Hills to the Black Hills, all within 150 miles. And we're right in the middle. This is God's country. This is where we belong as Lakota.
Emergency and hope coexist here, at home, where this land is a part of their identity. Whitehorse doesn't want that identity to fade.
I don't want us to lose being Lakota. Because then who are we? We have the res. This is where we belong. This should be our safe place.
On the Pine Ridge Reservation, Dan Santella, KELOLAND News.
You can find the entire Emergency and Hope on Pine Ridge series in a special page on KELOLAND.com. And this coming weekend, Lauren and Dan will host a special Inside KELOLAND dedicating the entire half hour to the people on Pine Ridge.